Hello everyone and welcome to another review here from the Czech Republic. Thank you very much for watching. It's Saturday, 12:45 in the afternoon. So it's a very hot day as well. Initially I wanted to go to watch a football game this morning, by one of the local teams in Lovosice. That was on at 10:30. But then I decided I'm not going to go because it was already so hot at 9 o'clock that I thought, no, I'm not going to enjoy standing there in the sun, when it's already kind of almost 30 degrees, at around 10:30 or 11 o'clock. And then kind of the game going into lunchtime, it's just going to get warmer. So I decided against it and do a few things around the house instead. And I am a little bit thirsty now, but because it is 12:45 in the afternoon, and it's a really hot and sunny day, I don't want to have a beer just yet, because I still have a few things to do, and I think it might be a little bit too early on such a hot day. Also, the football is on later in the afternoon, so I will have a beer then. But for now, I will go with a non-alcoholic drink. It's again, similarly to the Birrell one that I have reviewed. It is a Radler, that's what they call it. So a beer mixed drink by Zlatopramen. Not to be confused with Staropramen. This one is called Zlatopramen. And Zlatopramen is a brewery. They have the regular beers, which, yeah, I mean, people have mixed feelings about their beers. But what they have recently done is they have come up with a wide range of these beer mixed drinks. I think I mentioned this. In other countries it's probably the same, but here in the Czech Republic, a lot of breweries are now, starting with non-alcoholic beers. They join the nealko market. Nealko in Czech means non-alcoholic. And a lot more, more and more breweries are coming up with their own non-alcoholic beers, and then some breweries, they do have these kind of beer mixed drinks, these Radler drinks, that come in all sorts of different tastes. So very very interesting to see that kind of development, and I'm really curious how this one will turn out today. It's got 0% alcohol, obviously, which is not always the case with Radlers. We do have some in the Czech Republic that have some alcohol content, sometimes around the kind of 2% mark, but this one is 0%. And it's Tmave citron, so basically dark, citron. So, I expect this to be rather dark. Let's see how this will be in terms of sweetness. For me, that's really a deciding factor if I'm going to have this again or not. The refreshing part is one thing that I'm now really looking for on such a hot day. But then, the sweetness. So how sweet is it? And, the sweeter it is, the less likely I will be, having one of this again, because I'm not that, like the type of guy that really enjoys sweet things too much. I mean, I do eat sweets every now and then. I do like to snack, but when it comes to drinks, it doesn't have to be too sweet. But let's give this a go and see what it's like. Zlatopramen Tmave Citron non-alcoholic beer mixed drink. Yeah, there's a nice citron kind of aroma coming from it. Very nice. It smells very refreshing, actually. I'm curious. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, it gives the impression of a dark beer. It's got a little bit of a foamy head there. It is dark, it says Tmave Citron, so, dark. So that's what I expected. but it actually doesn't look bad at all. It really looks like a kind of dark beer. So, if you're looking for an alternative because maybe you can't drink because you have to drive or whatever, and you still want to get a bit of beer feeling, this could potentially be an alternative just from the look and feel point of view. So I'm not talking about the taste. Let's give this a go. Nastavi. It tastes very nice. I mean, the taste itself, the dark citron. I mean, it's really, citrony. It's very refreshing. Something that I would have looked forward to in this. So from that aspect, I think it's great, but it is quite sweet. It's maybe I will give this another go. It's very sweet. So from just the aspect of the refreshing part, I really liked it. It's very good. It's got a nice citrony taste to it. It's got a nice texture as well. It's a little bit creamy, I would say, but not to the point where it becomes difficult to drink. It's just a little bit of creamy element to it that I actually do enjoy, but it's too sweet for me, unfortunately. But that's okay because I don't have to like everything, and there are many more options out there that would probably be quite suitable for me. But this one, I will bring the can back into the picture, is a little bit too sweet for me, so I probably wouldn't get this again. But I do know that a lot of people, they really like the kind of sweeter drinks, particularly when they go for these kind of beer mixed drinks. So if you're into a rather sweeter kind of beer mixed drink, or Radler, or whatever you want to call it, then this one is probably a very good option. Zlatopramen, Tmave Citron. For me, unfortunately, it is a bit too sweet. So I won't be having this again, most likely. At least I'm not going to buy this again on purpose. So if somebody will offer it to me, I might have it. But I probably won't be going out of my way to buy this again. But again, that's only my taste. Other people may think, in terms of sweetness, that's exactly what they be looking for because they really like the kind of sweeter drinks. But for me, it's just a bit too sweet. If you have had this before, or any other kind of Radler type beers, the kind of beer mixed drinks, from a Czech brewery or from any other brewery in around the world, let me know in the comments what you think about these type of drinks, and particularly on the part whether or not in your country, where you watch from, you see a similar trend with more and more breweries coming up with these kind of drinks. And what you think about it. Subscribe to my channel for more reviews and beer reviews. The next one will be an actual beer again, here from the Czech Republic, and I really hope I will see you again in the next video. Thank you very much for watching and have a nice day. Bye bye.